Start it up. Start it up. Hey everyone, welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's gonna be OK Bud. I'm Ben Kissel on Instagram at BenKissel1. Jerry Aquino is fighting with her family in Florida, so we are honored to have with us Shakenar Latang.
Honored to be here.
You can find Shakenar on Instagram at Shakenar. That's CHEIKNAR. Shakenar.
Yeah, it'll come right up.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us, buddy. Also, Kyle Plouffe at Kyle Plouffe. This is Super Bowl Sunday. We're recording on Sunday, not Monday, giving ourselves Monday, giving us a little reprieve on Monday, as of course we're going to celebrate the Super Bowl today. Mm-hmm. The Philadelphia Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
And the referees.
Although this controversy, it's heating up. They're asking Travis Kelce, mainstream media, folks, mainstream media, is asking Travis Kelce to his face, what about the refs helping you all out? Ooh. And then Kelsey's getting super pissed off. Mm-hmm. This whole thing is going to end horribly.
Were they asking Brady this when the Patriots were getting all the favors from the refs?
Yeah, well,
for about a decade.
Well, oh my God, and Kyle, I was just thinking about this the other day.
Yeah.
When it comes to Darren Woodson and the Raiders, they should have a Super Bowl ring, and Tom Brady's first Super Bowl ring should be taken away from him because that's where they had the tuck rule.
Listen, on the inside,
the tuck rule was trash.
On the inside, we all agreed with you, but we couldn't say it out loud. Tom Brady finally had a video with him and admitted that it was a fumble. So, listen, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But when it happens every single year, the Patriots didn't need the refs every single time.
Not every time.
No. But getting there.
They got favored a lot, though. They got favored a lot. I mean, like the whole Brady don't hit Brady. We changed that whole thing, that whole quarterback, how it gets hit because of Brady.
Well, that's because he got his knee taken out and he missed an entire season when he was in his prime. So I could see why they want to protect the quarterbacks.
Is this our fault he's got weak knees?
Yes, he does.
He's got weak knees. Just ask his wife, Giselle. Former wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ended up marrying her, what was it? Her Pilates instructor?
No, karate or
something. Yeah, karate instructor. It's always that. If your wife is seeing an instructor, you're gone.
Yeah, you're done.
It's already over.
She married him?
She married him. She has a third kid on the way coming.
Yeah, she's impregnated.
Yeah, she keeps on popping them out. Well, speaking of life, let's talk about death. David Lynch, we're covering David Lynch on the Death and Entertainment podcast this week. Mm-hmm. Can't wait for y'all to hear that. His official cause of death has been revealed. We'll get back to football here in a second. So if you don't like sports, I'm sorry we're talking about him on this episode. David Lynch's official cause of death has been revealed after he passed away at 78. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
COPD.
COPD.
Yeah, you know me.
The most common thing that kills all of us. Yeah. Killed one of the most unique people on earth. Mm-hmm. Also, they say dehydration was listed as one of the reasons he died. He was not drinking enough water. Get your water in, boys. My God.
Monster energy drink right here.
I'm assuming it's really mostly the COPD, not the dehydration.
Yeah.
Right. But maybe he was a little thirsty at death.
Well, he was always constantly drinking coffee, so that'll dehydrate you too.
For life.
Yeah.
And then as we mentioned, we do think he may have had a dash of autism. If you've listened to how he describes the taste of Coca-Cola, he talks about it for about 30 minutes. So I think he was a coffee and Coca-Cola guy. Yeah. He's like, the bubbles are beautiful. Like, he really has a lot to say. Between he and Donald Trump, their love for soda, it might make a man mad. So the Lynch family has announced his death on social media, the reason for his death, rather. This was what they said in a Facebook statement. This is regarding his passing on January 16th. They say it is with deep regret that we, his family, announced the passing of the man and the artist, David Lynch. Yeah. And then they say, leave us alone. We want our privacy.
Yeah, he smoked for 65 years. That'll get you at some point.
Yeah.
78 is about the average, right? 78,
yeah, I think
82.
It is.
If you go past 80, I mean, you're borrowing stuff now.
Absolutely. You're on borrowed time, no doubt about that. I actually think we went down a year.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like 76 for men or something. Now it's 75, something like that. So we're regressing.
Yeah.
Remember that everyone's like, we're going to live until we're 500 years old. If you're Dick Cheney, maybe. But no, we're going the opposite direction.
God.
What the hell is happening? Why is that happening to us?
Life.
They're like, oh, Generation Beta, they could see the year 2100. It's like, yeah, they'd only be fucking 75.
Do you want to live past 76, 77 though, with everything that's going on, with everything that's... I mean, you just turn on your phone and then 100 million things has already happened before 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. See, the thing is, I got to catch up on my programs.
Yeah.
I haven't watched... I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I haven't seen The Sopranos. I haven't seen anything that's mattered. I've watched Veep and most of House of Cards before they got rid of Kevin Spacey. So that's all I've watched. So I need 20 years to just catch up on Paramount Plus, and I want to do that from 80 to 100.
Breaking Bad is worth it.
Yeah, Breaking Bad's worth it. I watched the last episode of Breaking Bad, so I think I want to watch it in reverse and then go to Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm never a fan of Breaking Bad, though. I watched the entire season. I'm like, what is the hype about?
The first season?
All the seasons.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
If you don't understand, I don't know what to tell you. It is so good.
That beat up scene gave me nightmare. What's his name? The younger kid.
Walt Jr.?
Yeah.
With the not cystic fibrosis, the
got something.
cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
I have no idea. I heard it was a great show.
The twists and the turns and the almost getting caught and not getting caught, and they're just edging you.
Yeah, right. I know he dies at the end.
That brother-in-law really got on my nerves. The FBI agent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't like him at all.
Oh, yeah. No. One of my favorite things lately is watching undercover cops go into bodegas in New York and ask for flour. And they're just like, hey, good sir, I've got a tip from the streets that y'all are selling bud.
Yeah, and they always have like
Get the fuck out of here.
off-brand NFL jersey with baggy pants.
Yeah. Such trash
Back
bags.
undercover.
Anyway.
Sopranos, though. Sopranos, you definitely got to watch.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I understand. I think the end of Sopranos is truly James Gandolfini's life, right? Like when he dies in Italy, we've talked about this before, that's the perfect conclusion to that series. And that's why I like to think about it. But yes, I've heard that's a great show. I don't like to watch Italians because they're always up to something.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on? But they are cozy.
Yeah.
And last year, my saying was ABC, always be cozy. So they are living that life. But I think they're doing it because they got to lift up all the dead bodies all the time. And you want to have athleisure. I don't know.
Everything you just said you don't like is the Sopranos premise.
Yeah.
Right. I know. Anyway, David Lynch, R.I.P. once again. And again, the Death and Entertainment podcast this week, part 1, covering David Lynch. And we get through his career as far as Twin Peaks, which is not just a saucy restaurant that serves great, great chicken wings. Y'all have been to Twin Peaks?
No.
Where is that?
Hooters move over. Twin Peaks, they're around. And it's
In LA?
I believe they're in LA. Yeah. I went to one in Austin, and the gals are really cute, and their butts are out, and the Twin Peaks are their boobs.
The boobs, yeah.
And the wings are fantastic, and everything is super cold, and it's fantastic. It's very
Everything is super cool.
These wings are
yes,
super cold.
The bevies that come out of the tap, they are, what do they say, 28 degrees?
Ooh.
So they're damn near frozen. Wow. Yes, indeed.
What's the outfits like?
Scantily clad. But they do look like referees.
Oh.
Yeah.
They look like lumberjacks in this one.
Oh, sure. They have different themes.
Oh, even nicer.
What's
than
up,
the Hooters. I
girl?
like the shirts.
All right.
The jeans. All right.
Well, speaking of getting us in trouble,
Yeah.
it's not just us plebes who are celebrating the Super Bowl. It's also people who are incarcerated.
Oh, my God.
The Menendez brothers, Joe Exotic, and even Harvey Weinstein might enjoy watching today's big game.
Wow.
So you wonder, what are they going to be eating in prison? I think Harvey Weinstein has a bunch of cancer, so he'll probably just be eating pills and hopefully a bullet at some point.
He'll be eating crow.
Does he have a private chef in there or something?
No, he does not have a private chef.
That's the
He's
end of
in
Goodfellas.
Harvey Weinstein's in Rikers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Oh, yeah, dude. And he's always like, I got cancer. I'm dying of cancer. And it's like, who gives a fuck? Just do it already.
I guess that makes sense with everything that happened. Yeah.
Yes. So TMZ, always breaking the most important news, have learned from a variety of sources what the Menendez brothers, Joe Exotic, Harvey Weinstein, and the very not blind Suge Knight are eating on this fine day of ours. So Eric and Lyle, they're planning on making prison-style fajitas and pizza.
Ooh, toilet fajitas?
Toilet fajitas, baby.
Nice.
Oh my God, do you think it comes out all hot on the skillet?
Steamy.
And they're just like, oh, somebody wants attention.
By the way, are they all together? Because in that picture, they're together.
In the picture, they are photoshopped together.
Yeah.
I don't believe that any of them are incarcerated together.
No, Joe Exotic is in Florida right now. The Menendez brothers, I believe, are in California. Weinstein is in Rikers, like you said. They're all over the place.
They're all, and then Suge Knight, he's just a man of the world.
I think he's in like Oklahoma or something right now.
Oh my God. Suge Knight in Oklahoma. They just release him on the streets.
Yeah.
What's his sentence now? I mean, he's been in and out.
Well, Suge, it's still murder.
Yeah,
He ran over that dude with his truck.
I think he's in for at least like 18 more years.
Oh, he's gone. Donezo. So, Eric and Lyle, prison-style fajitas and pizza. So that's going to be using commissary ingredients. So the menu for that day at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility, they're in San Diego, will also be helpful since it's chicken. So they're serving chicken in the main menu. And now, because of the commissary, they're going to be able to whip together prison-style fajitas and pizza. If anybody knows what prison-style fajitas are, please let us know, because
I'm going to go order that next time I go to the bar.
it sounds
I want my fajitas prison style, please.
Man, I don't want to be there when they kick you out.
Well, my friend Larry Lawton, he was showing me. So you got a little razor blade, right? That's what you shave with.
Right.
You got to take that out, and then that's how you cut all the vegetables and shit. Fajitas, that's a lot of cutting. It's a lot of veggies.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. It's a lot going on. Yes.
Pubes.
Everything else under the frickin' sun. So that is what they're going to be eating, and I hope that they have a good time with it. And yeah, whatever. So the menu is also, there is no special meal offered by the DOC for the Super Bowl like there is on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Did they say anything about dessert?
No, they didn't get into dessert.
Probably get a Twinkie at commissary.
Do you get dessert in prison?
Oh, you get a little chocolate cake.
Every time?
Not every time. Probably a little crumble. They like crumbles. Yeah. I think they do cake-related things. Crumbles, muffins. No muffins.
Well, okay, so is it every time they feed you, or is it just on Sundays?
I haven't gone yet, Chick. I don't know. But anyway.
Claire said if it's anything like jail cigarettes, they'll be rolled real thin.
Oh, yes. Well, tobacco in prison, that's more important than heroin. So they don't really get into what the other guys are going to be eating, but I would assume it is something very similar. Nonetheless, we can hope that today, of all days, in prison, there is no violence.
Yes.
Although if there's an Eagles fan or a Chief, there's going to be violence. Never mind. What the fuck am I talking about? It's the Eagles and the Chiefs.
There's going to be two assholes that ruin it for everybody.
There will be. Next thing you know, someone's putting their boots on. You're like, God damn it.
Is there a set menu for all the prisons in this country when it comes to what they feed the prisoners?
Yes. So when with Diddy, they showed his menu, and it technically reads pretty good.
Yeah.
But then it's prison, so everything is disgusting.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, oh, we'll do creme brulee. Like they pretend like it's food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't. You know.
Pretend food.
But anyway, it's not just food that people want. It's also something else. What do you want when you're watching the big game? You want to have a little drink. You want to have a little bit of fun. This year, the big game is in New Orleans, which attendance is apparently down, by the way. And they were saying the Super Bowl tickets are lower than they have been in the past. I think it's because the Eagles and the Chiefs are sort of played out, and also because of that terrorist attack.
Oh,
There was a terrorist attack.
On January 1st, remember?
Yeah.
Which one was this?
The one where the guy had the car and he drove it.
Went down Bourbon Street and started
killed like
shooting
18 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But Cardi B says, forget about all the terrorism. Let's get hammered.
Let's look at my ass.
Seriously. Did you see the video of her twerking?
Which one?
There's just one out now from recent twerk.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
I'm a little twerked out from Cardi B. I mean,
Putting in twerk.
what else is she?
Well, she sings, and in this case, she's also teaming up with a famous booze brand to make history. They are forming a 350-gallon daiquiri.
Oh God.
So that's just a headache right there. So Cardi B is teaming up with Whip Shots, and they are doing a party. It started in New Orleans for the Super Bowl with the world's biggest daiquiri. It's a monstrosity of a cocktail, and it took 6 months to make.
Oh my gosh.
That's way too long.
It's fermenting.
Look at the size of this
It
fucking
looks
thing.
like a big dildo.
Well, yep, now you're thinking twerking again. You got her butt on the mind. So a marvel in engineering, the 350-gallon cocktail lives within a 22-foot tall container made of solid steel, which seems like a lot. It should be made of just shitty plastic.
Yeah.
That's what the daiquiri, that's the home for the daiquiri, is crappy plastic that you bring home to your kids.
That's true, but if you have it in there for 6 months, it's going to be leaching all the chemicals, and then you're going to fucking go blind.
And then you got to keep it cold.
Well, that is true.
That's true, yeah.
And I guess the steel will keep it cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Until a plane runs into it. So the drink features a Fat Tuesday.
Took a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. They took a turn.
Yeah.
The drink features a Fat Tuesday frozen mix, and it's topped off with whip shots, which I don't know what the fuck a whip shot is.
I don't either.
Sounds like a carnival ride.
Whip
I guess it's alcoholic whipped cream.
Oh my God. Yeah. What in the world
That
is all?
sounds disgusting all over the place.
Yeah, I can't. So that's
Who's gonna drink this? Who's the
You're supposed to, I think the whip shot, that's sex. That's for sex.
Diabetics. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, yeah, but it's not going to taste very good. I think I'd rather have the prison fajitas.
Probably tastes better on some ass than it would just on its own.
You don't got to season. You don't got to season the whole. That's been seasoned by God himself.
Yeah.
So whip shots, which is Cardi B's vodka infused whipped cream. Vodka flavored whipped cream? No, I'm not. Cardi, I'm sure she's selling enough of them, but I don't know.
Are we surprised though?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
But that's not, you imagine me like, I got so hammered last night, I had 18 containers of whip shot. I'm liquid shitting and puking.
And they cut off my feet.
Diabetes.
Does she still have the same fan base or have some outgrown her? Because I don't know who goes for Cardi B. I'm too old.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, if Cardi B walked in here right now, you wouldn't be like, I'm too old.
Oh, of course, but I don't want to listen to her music.
Well, yes, the music.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're never too old for Cardi B's butt.
No.
I don't like Cardi B's butt.
I know it's you and the Hawk Tuah gal, who is a criminal, by the way. She's going to be incarcerated with Suge Knight.
Yeah.
He's going to make her a star.
And that is what social media did. That poor girl was just chilling out in Tennessee.
Nope. She was an industry plant.
Yeah.
I think that whole thing is a ruse.
It's a psyop.
Really?
Yeah, how do you go from saying I'm going to spit on a dick to all of a sudden having a multi-million-dollar podcast? Like, all that stuff was fake. Be like, we just found her. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I really don't believe it.
She's CIA, bro.
So genuine. I really liked her.
I mean, she's going to end up suicided.
Oh, God.
She really is. Or unalived.
Yes, she had a interview that came out yesterday. It got leaked, and it does not make her look good at all. She did...
What is it?
50%. She was trying to do like an image rehab podcast with this guy who was like a critic of her. And then he was like, all right, just show me the contract that you guys signed. And they wouldn't do it. And then they found out that she took 50% of the entire coin when she said she only got $2 million in fees. But she got almost everything. And she is the ringleader of this rug pull.
That girl is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost proud of her.
She fucked over her entire fan base that believed in her.
By herself?
Well, her boyfriend is like this crypto scumbag. So
How?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or not her boyfriend, her manager.
What does her fan base believe in her?
I mean, they
Is she
did.
mythical?
No, but they're saying, you know, like you just said, she seems so genuine. And she did.
Yeah, she worked out at the spring factory.
She did not work in a fucking spring factory. What are we even doing here? These lies are ludicrous. Bitch works in a spring factory? No. Oh my God. No. No, first of all, no one works in a spring factory. If you
Spring
please
factory is not a thing.
let me know. okbudpod@gmail.com. Does anybody you have ever met work in a spring factory? When was the last time we made what do you guys make there? Oh, mostly springs.
Trampoline
that
park.
facilitates an entire fucking factory? That is ridiculous.
Big spring, baby.
No. Beds don't even have springs anymore.
I'm in the spring lobby.
Beds are all the soft Tempur-Pedic stuff now.
And
There's not even-
trampolines.
No, I work in a spring factory. My legs are fucking backwards. Oh my God.
Of course you did. You plant.
My Lord. Nothing is real.
Oh man.
Anyway, Jeff Beecher, that's the showman behind the famed Beecher's Madhouse. He's the guy pulling this all together for this large 350-gallon daiquiri. We are told he invested over $250,000 to pull this off, with 6 months of engineering needed to bring this idea to life.
It needed to be done.
I guess so.
So how do you move it? I mean, it's in the factory right now. So what happens?
It's gotta be on wheels or something.
Yeah.
It's huge. So the drink was poured Friday morning at the Fat Tuesday on Bourbon Street, but it's too big for revelers to consume. Instead, it's serving as a prop for photo ops. So people aren't even drinking it. So it's just, what is it doing in there?
Rotting.
Just a rotting, that's worse than prison Pruno.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Fat Tuesday, it'll also be serving smaller portions. They have 18-ounce yards filled with strawberry margarita made from Don Julio 1942 tequila.
Yeah.
So there you go. But you can't even drink out of the daiquiri. So I don't really know what the point is, but I guess she got our attention. Between her butt and her mixology skills, Cardi B is always in the news.
It never stops.
It never stops. But I'm surprised you're not a fan at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Not the voice, not the movement.
But she's funny. I always found her to be funny.
Yeah, she's funny in like conversation, but other than that,
Her and Glorilla. I think Glorilla, because she says all the words funny.
I don't know Glorilla.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I only know about Glorilla from Jerry.
That's probably where I know about her, too. But she's funny because she says words funny.
Oh.
Yes.
Like Reggie Watts.
Oh, right. Reggie Watts, the comedian.
Yeah, he just mispronounces words and people are like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Well, he's very, very talented. I met Reggie Watts when we were doing a show. Kevin Barnett and I, R.I.P. Burt Luger.
Yep.
We were doing a show at DJ Scratch Academy, because when you think DJing, you think Ben Kissel.
Yes.
And Reggie Watts was our guest, and he showed up an hour early, and we're like, "Oh, buddy, the show's not happening yet." He's like, "Oh, it's all good," and he hung out the whole show and was like, actually, most comedians when they watch comedy are just like, "I don't know if that guy's good."
Yeah.
And it'll be like, it's literally you're watching Andy Kaufman do this, his greatest work. Be like, "I could probably do something similar," but he was super supportive. And then he performed and absolutely crushed it. Nice. And then he gave us liquid THC.
Whoa.
So it was the first time I ever had liquid THC. And I was like, this is really good.
Nice.
Thank you.
You get really high. I mean,
You get really high. Be careful.
like that. Is it like dab?
Oh, it's terrifying if you do too much.
Yeah, it's super concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Panaman, Oregon is saying, my hometown had a spring factory, and we went there for a field trip in elementary school in Genoa City, Wisconsin in the 1990s.
Okay, is this still open? Is it still open?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Spring factories do exist.
For that guy, my theory holds. Is it still open? We have to know because, again, anyway, speaking of food, we've got to mention her, Taylor Swift. She is the reason many people believe that the Kansas City Chiefs are in the big game at all. Mm-hmm. Because, of course, when you see Taylor Swift, you see dollar signs. She was spotted out with her longtime friends in New Orleans, and she was having dinner, a low-key dinner with Danielle and Alana Haim at the New Orleans Italian restaurant Gianna. Isn't that exciting?
Yummy.
But Travis Kelce wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So what's going on? Is he preparing for a big game or something? Or is he out there, doing nefarious things in the Andrew Jackson Hotel?
Oh, boy.
Which is a hotel I stayed at in New Orleans. And it's haunted.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I was in the room that was supposed to have haunted children.
Did you take that?
Yes. No, that was the only one available. I would have liked to go with a nice busty ghost woman, but they gave me
not the room, the whole hotel. You picked.
I picked the hotel.
Oh man, you're a brave dude.
Well, I was staying at the Omni Hotel, and then I wanted to stay an extra couple of days. I'll stay at this Andrew Jackson Hotel. He seems like a nice guy, and but he wasn't.
Yeah.
He owned people.
Andrew Jackson, the president.
Yeah, he's big into slavery.
Yeah.
And he's just
Weren't they all?
I'm just a nerd for slavery. He's into it. But yes, the room that I was in was supposed to be haunted by 3 children that shake the bed. But I walked in there at night. I was like, "Where are you?" Nothing. I was like, "Where are you, kids?"
I got an Airbnb, and I think it was the 13th ward. That's where like Lil Wayne's from.
Oh.
And I think it was haunted there too. All the houses were on cinder blocks and stuff. It was very scary.
Did you know that?
Well, once I went there, I didn't know that until we got there.
Sounds like it was haunted by a lot of poverty.
Yes.
Yeah. Why would the house is on cinder blocks? Why does that make it haunted?
I don't know,
It
man.
seems like we need some help. These people are suffering.
Well, the bullet holes in the sides of the houses too.
Are horror ghosts more dangerous than regular ghosts?
Do ghosts even have money?
I got my ghost bucks.
Inherited stuff. I mean,
Yeah. I guess so.
Remember the haunted brothel that we were talking about? And the guy's saying, "Finish him."
Yep, that's right.
in the Mortal Kombat way.
We was waiting for his ghost bucks.
Yep, El Capitan in Van Horn, Texas. That's true.
He was waiting for his prostitute.
So anyway, she had a black purse and she was wearing heels. So there you go. There's going to be a lot of conversation today about what's going on with Taylor Swift, specifically now that she's brought into the Blake Lively, Jason Baldini scandal.
Oh, she's in the scandal now.
Because Blake Lively was like, she's one of my best friends and I love Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift loves me. And then Taylor Swift is like, I don't even fucking know you.
Whoa!
Boom, shots fired. Also, Friday, Patrick Mahomes and his wife, Brittany, they were having dinner. So everyone's eating.
Oh, that's nice.
So that is great. So they're celebrities. They're just like us. They also need to eat food to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So I thought that was kind of adjacent to the Super Bowl.
They need food and adrenochrome. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Are they expecting the viewership to top the last 2 times?
No, I think that this literally is going to be a shit show Super Bowl.
Las Vegas is empty. They're giving like suites away for like $50.
Yep, literally
Completely empty.
Is it because people are like, what, they're tired?
They're
of
done
the
with
game?
it.
They're over
They're
it.
done with the Eagles and the Chiefs.
Okay.
They're over it. Did you see the Chiefs? Did you see the Eagles mayor? First, she couldn't spell the word Eagles, but then she said, "Remember, don't climb on light poles. You're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We act classy here in Philadelphia. Don't climb on light poles."
Well, there's been like 3 people that have died this whole divisional run.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not good.
I mean, it's Philadelphia being Philadelphia. Though.
It's exactly.
It's
Philly's gonna Philly.
yeah.
Philly's gonna Philly. One of my favorite Bill Burr jokes. Although I don't know what's going on with Bill Burr right now. But anyway,
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. He's. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Everyone just slowly becomes a weird version of Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he did make a great point with Philadelphia. They didn't put a statue for Joe Frazier, who's an actual boxer, but
Yeah.
they gave one to Rocky.
Yeah.
Who's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
They love Italians.
There you go.
I think it's not that they're racist; they just love Italians.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia. That's it. All right. Well, after the big game, whoever wins, you're going to be tired. And you're going to be stressed. Long season, body aching. You know, you're
That's
going to
us or the players.
the player. No, not us. No, we're not doing shit. I'm not doing absolutely nothing. I don't even do that when I watch football. I'm never like, no, I could do that unless they really fuck up. And I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
So, whether it be the Chiefs or the Eagles, they have been given by a Las Vegas brothel a special sextravaganza. So they will be allowed to go for a full day for free and bang a bunch of chicks at this Vegas brothel. The name of the brothel is Sherry's Ranch, which that sounds like a real nasty thing.
Go on down to Sherry's Ranch.
Come on down to Sherry's Ranch.
All the cigarette smoke you can inhale.
Still have the cat house down there.
Yeah, it's a cat house. Was it?
Well,
Cat
that
House?
it was an HBO.
The show, was it called Cat House?
It was called Cat House. I think it was the Cadillac Lounge or something it was called.
Yeah.
But Cat House was the name of the show.
That show was so weird because I watched one episode where this kid, and he was like kind of special needs.
Moonlight Bunny Ranch, sorry.
Bunny Ranch, yeah.
Yes.
And he was kind of special needs, this one kid, and his mom brought him in there to lose his virginity.
Oh, that's very nice.
No, but it was weird because the mom stayed in the room the whole time.
Oh.
So like the
Show mommy how you do it.
Oh, bro, it was so. Does anyone remember that episode? Please let me know. So the mom just sat there as the kid was like talking to the girl, and the mom brokered the whole deal because you pay for it. So it's like, you want me to touch your big toe? That's $5. It's like getting your car fixed at a shitty place. Just everything they do, it's a charge.
Oh,
You have
boy.
to be 18, right?
And you have to be 18. Yeah, it's not a pedophilic brothel. Yeah, that's one of the only rules. But the mom is sitting there the whole time, and she's just like, I just really think that he needs to experience a woman's touch. This is something that every man needs to go through. It is the most awkward thing ever. And that really put the emphasis on sex worker, because that woman, she was working.
That was work.
They got to do a lot. It's not just Lamar Odom coming in instead of spending a week. So Sherry's Ranch in Nevada has said that they're huge fans of the NFL, and they want to do their part to congratulate the victors in their own special way by inviting them to their sex resort and legal brothel. I don't know if any of these guys really need help getting laid
No.
after you win the Super Bowl. And I'm not sure if a brothel, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a good motivating factor.
Yeah.
Privacy?
Yeah, sure. Privacy. You got everything's on the up and up.
They're going to have to change the commercial now. They're going to be like, you did it, Saquon Barkley. What are you going to do? And he's going to be like, I'm going to Sherry's Ranch.
Oh, my
Not
God.
Disney World anymore.
No.
I haven't heard Disney World in a long time when they win championships. Now, what do they say?
I thought they still said Disney
I think they still do it. Yeah, Disney
Wait,
World.
is it sponsored by Disney? Do they have
Yeah.
to say that?
I think so, yeah. It's an advertisement.
Right. But do they actually go to Disney World? ever do it?
Sometimes they do.
Because I know the Eagles, usually you go to the White House, but the Eagles said they're not going to the White House this year if they win.
Oh.
Controversial.
Has a team ever not gone to the White House after they won?
Certain players have not
not.
gone.
Certain players
whole
have
team.
gone, yeah, but if a whole team, I mean, if you're the White House, you're like, oh, the Eagles aren't coming over. That sucks. But then also, who cares? According to Dina, the madam of the resort, she says, we've all seen the players make incredible moves on the field. Now we want to reward them with a night of athleticism that only the magnificent ladies of Sherry's Ranch can deliver. Every Super Bowl champ deserves a reward that matches their game day excellence. And when it comes to getting lucky, we're the MVPs. So they're the most valuable players when it comes to getting lucky. So isn't that exciting?
Are these women outperforming these side girlfriends that these players have?
Well, this is the thing. They also say, don't worry, because you're allowed to bring your wife.
Oh.
So Brittany Mahomes, Patrick is going to be like, hey, Brittany, we've been together for a while. I'm getting bored. Brittany Mahomes. So why don't we go to the Sherry's Ranch? So the establishment broke down the offer, saying it includes complimentary round trip transportation. So a full bus. You can, wow, how nice is that? You can take the Sherry Ranch bus.
You can take the Sherry shuttle.
To the Sherry shuttle to the brothel. Access to all the amenities like the BDSM dungeon.
Yeah.
Body-on-body wet massage parlor.
Wet massage bar.
A couple of players I know that would like that. And the role play wing, which I kind of need to see.
I got to check out a brothel.
No, I mean, honestly, go to Berlin. Go to
Are they
Berlin.
better in Berlin?
Everything's better in Berlin when it comes to that stuff.
They say that.
Yeah, the casinos aren't better, but the brothels, not that I would know, but they're great. The role play wing, that's really what I want to see. Because Travis Kelce can't act and everything. Remember that? Did you see him in that show? Travis Kelce trying to act. He was acting with, I think it was it Niecy Nash? Was it?
Oh, yeah, from Reno 911.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a weird show.
I just want to see how they, like, what are these players role playing?
Show?
It was an actual show.
Yeah, it was Grotesquerie, it was called. I think it was like an American Horror Story spinoff or something.
Very weird. But I want to know
Travis
what.
Kelce could act, though.
I don't.
He's making a major push. He's hosting, so you'd think you're smarter than a celebrity. He's doing all these Hollywood things now.
Yeah, that's the whole contract that he's got with Swifter.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything.
No.
You think they're really in love with each other?
He's only ever dated super thick black chicks, and then all of a sudden, skinny Taylor Swift is like, "Oh yeah,
That one I'm not buying.
Really?
How Tour Girl, I'm still on her side. But I'm not buying that relationship with the two of them.
It's because she makes your dick a spring factory.
Hey."
Bong.
By the way, he said, in business since 1985, all the compression springs, extension springs, and torsion springs you will ever need.
Bam.
Yeah, did Hawk Tua work there? Fine. One spring factory, and of course it's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course it is. So,
She was a springster.
yes, she was. So they can do some role playing. The champs will also get something that they definitely should not do because this is called blackmail. The champs will also get the sex tape room privileges where they can film their own XXX film with one or more of the ladies.
Oh, so that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, blackmail. That's the Epstein room.
Yeah.
Why would anyone ever want to see themselves on? I don't know, Shake. You're an attractive guy. You want to? Do you do the film stuff?
I not a whole film, but I've been.
But you would watch
shot.
yourself and jerk off to it.
That's a good question.
You've been with a chick and you were like, "Oh, this is so hot. I'm going to jerk off to it again."
No, I've never had the opportunity to film stuff. No, not yet.
No
Yep.
comment.
No comment. So Dina says the players can bring their significant others as well if they're into that kind of thing. She says we're also a very popular destination for couples, so wives and girlfriends are always welcome to partake. So anyway, we'll see what happens if there's a sex tape that comes out with, I don't even know.
Do we care though? I mean,
People would watch it,
Oh, absolutely.
you know.
would you guys have watched that sex? I don't know if it
Which
was a tape. What was it like? Shannon Sharp's grunting on.
Oh my Lord. No,
Wasn't that with a guy?
No, that wasn't.
It was after like rumors that he was gay, and then he like went on. It was Instagram Live, and he was having sex with his wife or something.
But I know the Shannon Sharp thing, but
Yeah.
that wasn't with the guy.
Okay,
I don't. Was it?
We couldn't see faces. All we heard is him grunting.
And we know that was him
we
grunting.
saw him beating cheeks.
We didn't even see that. We just
I
heard
didn't see
grunting.
it, so I don't know.
I heard the grunt.
Well, how did he go live with it? He was just.
I just had it live, and then he was doing stuff, and I think he came out and he said he didn't know that he was live.
He hit the button.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oopsies.
God, that sucks.
That would be the worst.
No, I would not want to watch Shannon Sharp have sex with anyone. I like Shannon Sharp actually. I like his show.
Yeah.
He's always breaking. For some reason, Shannon Sharp is everyone's uncle, and they just tell him everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like they open up, they cry. They're just like, and that's when I was molested.
Yeah.
They are, and he's just sitting there like with Chianti, just drinking by a fire. They just,
Is he the new Dr. Phil?
He really is the new Dr. Phil. He has like a charm to him that people, they just open up to Shannon Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't. I mean, I'm not going to pretend to be like, let's see. All right. What athlete would I watch? If oh man. No. I was like Tyreek Hill, but no, he's going to be too tiny and.
I was more concerned with who they picked to have sex with.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Tiger Woods probably has a bunch of videos out there.
Tiger might.
He's probably had to pay off so
But
many
he's got
people
a-
to not release them.
He's got a bad back though. So he's not going to be able to really get the thrust. Not going to get what you want in a good.
He's made enough money. You don't have to work. Just lay there.
Oh yeah. Oh exactly. He's a, what do they call that? A princess pillow?
Yes.
A pillow princess?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've paid my dues. I'm not doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. His ex-wife beat the shit out of him.
Uh-huh.
Then they just did reunite though.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they hugged it out.
They hugged it out.
Yeah, beat him up with a golf club again.
She fixed his windshield.
Yeah.
She got a few $100 million.
Oh, bro, she got like $500 million. And she's already royalty.
Oh yeah, because she's engaged or married to some.
She was,
Friends or
her family is like royalty in wherever, Netherlands or something. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Well, that's a little bit of a Super Bowl roundup. The only way that we can cover it here. Also, be very careful. The FDA has recalled more than 2 million cases of donuts.
Good.
So
What?
if you're doing that for the Super Bowl, if you have donuts in your house, be very, very careful.
Oh, Jeez.
The Food and Drug Administration classified a recall of 60 different donut products.
Wow.
So
Is
be
Dunkin'
very.
gonna go out of business now?
No, I think this is the FGF brands. They're sold at grocery stores throughout the U.S. and Canada. 2 million cases of donuts, fritters, Paxies, eclairs, and munchkins.
Oh, jeez.
So stick to freshly made donuts, like vegetables and stuff like that.
Yep, exactly. That even affected the munchkins. That is horrible.
Oh,
Yep.
You guys eat donuts?
I used to. Not
So
really as
I
much
sometimes
anymore.
I get something on my craw. Gotta get a donut. But for some reason, LA has so many donut stores. People are super skinny. Are they real? Are they just fronts? Is that where the kids are? I don't understand how LA has so many donut stores.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I've never seen anyone at them.
Yeah.
Do you eat donuts?
Not anymore. I used to love the cream pie one.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Hey,
Boston,
how many kids do you have?
cream? Boston cream.
The Boston cream
The
pie.
Shannon Sharp cream pie one.
Well, anyway, these have listeria, so don't eat these donuts.
That's not.
What's listeria?
List-
Do we know?
It causes listeriousness. It says it can cause listeriosis.
It's like mad cow disease.
Yeah, I don't know. Listeria causes listeriosis.
2024 outbreak of listeria killed 9 people.
Yeah, and they say an estimated 1,600 people got listeriosis each year, and about 260 die. So that's not good.
What's the behavior when you're on listeria?
Fucking ordering a bunch of donuts. They say if you're pregnant and they're newborns, that's not good. And then adults age 65 or older, you're going to be screwed too.
Oh, jeez.
Rarely become seriously ill. Most other groups don't. But if you're a pregnant woman or a newborn or someone over 65,
Oof.
yeah, these donuts will kill.
You're going to get lysterical.
So be very careful out there this Super Bowl Sunday. All right. Well, before we go, we have to wrap up what's our predictions, boys?
Oh,
In this, oh man. Okay, bud.
Eagles are going to come out swinging. They're going to be up. And then all of a sudden, the Chiefs and the refs are going to start chipping away at that. And at the very last second, the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay.
I want the Eagles to win, but I know the Chiefs are going to.
Mr. Latang.
I want to see Mahomes get that third Super Bowl straight.
Oh!
Call it a day.
Wow.
Let's break the record and go on already and move on already.
Do they deserve it though? Do they deserve
I
it?
think they do.
All
They
right.
do what I think they do.
I am gonna say I don't totally disagree with you, Shake, but I would say I think the Eagles are better. I think they got a better defensive line, and I think the Eagles are gonna win this game by the skin of their teeth because Vegas is down and the tickets aren't selling,
Yep.
and perhaps the NFL refs, because it has been such a bone of contention, might call the game fair, or maybe they'll even tilt it in the favor of the Eagles, so the NFL can say, "Hey, look how fair we are.
It's on the up and up.
We cheated for this team now."
Well, the Eagles can have the chance to be a Titan killer twice because they beat the Patriots during a huge season. Tom Brady threw for 525 yards
That's right.
in the game, and they still ended up winning. And they could do it again and stop the three-peat here.
I'm rooting for Andy Reid. That is a good human being. I would like to see this guy keep succeeding.
I do like Andy Reid, and he's got a whole bunch of drama too. His son died.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
He's probably gonna get listeria.
Another
from all
one
these
got a
donuts.
DUI.
Well, one died, one got a DUI.
Well, we killed someone, I think.
Oh,
During the DUI?
Yeah, I think so.
really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think I might be making that up.
Let's see. Andy Reid's son DUI. Did he kill someone?
Britt Reed commuted. Oh, Mike Parson commuted the DUI sentence of Kansas City Chiefs assistant coach Britt Reed.
Okay, but no one died.
He pled guilty to driving while intoxicated in 2021 in a crash that severely injured a 5-year-old. So the kid didn't die.
Oh.
Yeah, so he fuck God.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
On that note,
Yes, indeed. Let's have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Thanks for supporting the show. Jerry will be back Tuesday, and we'll be on our regular scheduled programming for the foreseeable future. Hail yourselves. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Take care.